Yo, how's it going, guys? Today I'm bringing you another game analysis video. This time I've set it up a bit differently so I can commentate live and draw some pictures on it as I speak rather than just setting up beforehand and then commentating over it. I have the laptop down here, you guys are up there, so I'll try and look in between. Sorry if I get focused on this if I'm trying to explain things, but that's just the way it is. Kicking it off, we have a goal kick. I am just over here. That is me in the dark blue. I'm just trying to get used to this new application that I'm using. So I protect that ball like I've been speaking about in the past, and this moment right here, as you can see, the player in the light blue has moved towards me. Now the benefit of that is that I'm freeing up this guy. So if I pass it straight away, he can just move directly to him and apply pressure. But I hold on to that ball, he comes towards me, and then I'll play that ball off, giving him the opportunity to either go forwards into here and this guy comes across, then freeing up this guy over here. There's a ton of opportunities with this. So if we give it another play, he'll come towards me, I look for the ball back, but the centre back pressed up quite quickly, so it was good by them. The ball then gets cleared out, bit of a muck around there, and I'm looking for that space. So I can see at that moment our player on the ball is looking to get the ball over to the other side. Now, if I recognize this a little bit quicker, I would be in this space right here where that circle is, so that then I could dribble that ball at this player here, and then I can play it off to him. We have a 2v1 situation. What actually happens though is, well, I need to get used to this. So the centre back or 6 comes in quite quickly and manages to grab that ball off us. This one, I'm looking for that space. I'm running through the middle and the ball gets played. I think it was a little bit late, but that's fine. I managed to win a free kick. Moving on, I win what do I win here? Oh, a header, and then my touch was not good. So what I was looking to do here, if I had my touch into this area, a softer touch, then I would dribble this ball at this player here. He would then come towards me, and then it's a 1v1. Obviously, I want to go away from where the other defenders are. So if we count, there's 1, 2, 3 players on that side, and there's only 1, 2 on this side of the field. So what I would look to do is most likely get that ball under control, dribble at this guy, and then try to beat him like that while he's coming in. That's just what I was thinking there, but my touch wasn't that great. That sort of thing happens. It's just a game. That's football. So moving on, they win the ball back. I get frustrated and it's just annoying. I'm keeping myself, as you can see here, I'm walking. I'm this player here. If you can't see me, that's me with the white boots. Ball gets played out and our player on the right controls it. This is more about my positioning. So the ball doesn't come to me, but if we get a stop right here, you can see there's a direct line of pass. Whoops, that is a very wonky line. But there's a line of pass to me. Even if it gets played to this player here, and then he might drive towards this guy, bringing him closer, and then play me. But that will just allow me the space to go forward with the ball. So if I do receive it, I can go forward with that ball, and then once again it's a 2v1 on the left hand side, or I might even drive at this guy here and the striker might make a run in behind, something like that. But it's all about the position which you receive the ball. So if we move on, I don't think I get the ball in this clip. Yeah, our player goes down the line, which is fine. It's good that I'm in those positions to receive the ball. Good save by our keeper here. Again, I'm looking for that space. I see that there might be a counter-attack situation, so I'm down in the bottom right here, and it just gets kicked. I kind of give up on that one, and the guy goes through me. I should have protected that better. Moving on, where am I? I can't find myself. Oh, I'm just here. Whoops. I'm just here. I'm looking for that ball, we're defending, and then at this moment I could probably turn here and go forward with it, and then that would bring him. But effectively what I was trying to do is just get the ball to this player here so that he can go forward with it. Probably would have been the same, but if my orientation of my body was better and I was facing forward to go there, and then let me get up this, he's going to come in as well, and then I can play that ball off to this player coming through so that we've taken him out of the game. But I'm sure if we go through and watch it, I'm just going to play it to him and the defender's just running straight to him. So let's have a look. Yep, he's not able to progress, but that's fine. We still get the ball through. And look, it's not the worst. It could have been better, but that's just how it went. Again, look at myself. I'm checking my shoulder. There I am, looking for that line of pass if we can get it to me, even if it's just to there and then over to there. That sort of thing, and checking my shoulder to see what's around me, see what's behind me, see where I am on the field, the players, which side has an advantage, where the ball needs to go, all that sort of stuff. So the ball gets played there. Again, looking at that space, I get real lucky on this touch. I get a nutmeg through there, and then I see there's space on the right-hand side, and I just want to drag those players a bit closer to give that player on the right-hand side a bit more space. And then he takes that on. I probably could have been in the middle, get my body in between the ball again and win a free kick, which is excellent. This free kick gets taken into the wall, and then look at this one. So I see my player here. At this moment, I see this guy running through, and I just want to play it off to him first time, but that certainly does not happen. I make a pass straight to myself, and I see there's a couple players. I could probably, now that I just saw it, I could play it off to him, and we would have a 3v2 on this side. There's 1, 2 defenders to our 1, 2, 3 attackers, but I didn't see that in the game. I go forward, beat that player. Oh, it would have been tough with that 6 coming in, and then we get a chance there. Again, they have a shot, it gets deflected, and this one, I play it first time because I see that this player has a ton of space to go forward. It just came off the side of my foot a little bit. If it was any better delivery by me, he would have been away. As you'll see, this player comes in. But looking at this one, if I dribbled this, when I first did this, I initially thought I needed to dribble that ball up to here to drag this guy in. But now looking at it again, and when I was editing this, what I actually needed to do was play that ball because it would have dragged this guy in. But if this player here, Mitch, got a touch around him and went through, then it would have taken him out of the game. So that's what I saw with that one. He wins the ball, and then they manage to keep it, which is frustrating. The cross by them. I'm looking to receive it here, getting my body in between the player and the ball, protecting it, looking to get forward, and then win a free kick. So from here, I get up, and I see that we're now on the counter-attack instantly. So I'm kind of keeping my space, making sure that the other players can't see me from the other team, and my run needs to be directly into this space here that we're looking at, so that if he does get stuck, he might cut back and then play me for a first-time finish or something like that. So you'll see the ball gets played, he does get held up, beats him, and then at that moment, if he were to play me, I could get it onto my left foot and then maybe have a shot or a pass, something like that, and that would have been a goal-scoring opportunity for us. And he takes it down the line. As you can see, I got very frustrated because I think if that one came to me, definitely a shot on goal or at least force a save on the keeper. I think this was our goal. Yeah, it was. I come in here and I know that this player is right up me, so I need to get that ball off. I see that this guy's making the run, so with the outside of my foot, I've done this heaps. I practiced it heaps when I was playing football tennis with my mentor. I've scored a goal using the outside of my foot, and this is it's kind of like, it's not an assist, but it's a lead up to the goal. So outside of the foot, and then that drags him away from the center. Great ball by Mitch over the top, which drags the keeper out, and then Kai unselfishly cuts it back, and bit of a scramble there, not really sure whose goal it was. Moving on to position now, this is where I don't really remember whether I get the ball, but we're looking at my position. So as an attacking midfielder, where I'm standing, why I'm standing there, and am I standing in the right place? So if we get into it, there's some interesting stuff here that I want you guys to look at. So here's the ball. Oh, let's play it a little bit further. So we're playing out. We just played a pass to here. And you can see, look at all that space. That's perfect position for a number 10. So I'm already here. I was over here, now I'm looking to get into that space. And you'll see my body position will be facing, it'll be facing around there so that I can see as much of the field. I want to be able to see, if we draw this, that's what I want to be able to see. If I'm facing the ball, then I'm only going to be able to see this. So we want to make sure that when you're in a position like that, you're facing as much of the field as possible to count the players and see what's around you. So I get into that position. As you can see, I try to twist my body. At this moment, I can't see anything. I'm very blind. Now I start to change my body position, my orientation. Now I think we might be losing the ball, so I start to come in a little bit, and then I realize that we have lost the ball. So I do need to, in fact, come in and help the team defend. This one, I think this is our, no, it's not our goal. This is, oh, okay, so here I see we just had a throw in and all the players from this team are getting dragged to the ball. If we draw the half, ugh, that was a very disgusting line. But they have, on the left-hand side of the field, they have two players. Oh, there's the penalty spot. It's more like that, really. 2 players, and they're all facing the ball. We just spoke about the orientation. They're all facing that ball. So I immediately see there's a ton of space around there that I need to get into, even though I'm not a winger. So we get the ball down the line, and now look at the space that I'm dealing with. I've got a ton of space. This fullback here does not even see me because I'm on his back. He can't see me because it's the orientation. If he was standing on his side, he'd be able to see me, but because he's facing the ball, no chance. So I have a ton of space at the back post. It would have been a tough ball for that guy to get there, but we managed to get a shot. I think it was a corner, but they gave a goal kick. This one, I'm in the middle here. A little bit of a mess up. I see that I need to make a run somewhere, so I make it down the line, or not down the line, down the middle, because that's the only place I could go. I couldn't really go anywhere else, and now I'm looking for that diagonal ball, and I was yelling, now, 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 exactly when I think the time was, and that's when Rory played a spectacular ball with the outside of his foot, and I just couldn't get it under control. It was a very tough one, players around me and whatnot. Here, I'm in the middle, keeping it on the opposite side. I see we're going to switch out, so I want to create space for myself. Stop there. So I see that this player is looking for a pass. He has a couple of options. He has one into there. He can't go back. There's no chance unless he goes to the keeper, which is an alright option. But he's really looking for that pass into this space, which is me. As you can see, this player here can see me. So what I needed to do was get on his back. If we go back a tiny bit, I just want to rewind. Okay. At that moment there, instead of getting in front of him, I need to get behind him. Now, by getting behind him, it's like we said before, the orientation, he's not going to be able to see me. So if he can't see me, doesn't know where I'm coming from, he thinks I might even be making a run in behind to get a ball over the top, anything like that. Now, once I've gone in behind, I'm looking to check in and receive that ball. Maybe not in this space. Let me draw that line again. I get in behind, and then I might be looking to receive it in here, facing forwards to then go with the ball, and this player might even make a run and we can get over the top, because look at their line there. So that's the sort of thing I was looking at, and you'll see he can always see me, so he follows me. I try to hold that ball up, but I just couldn't, and if I was behind him, it would have given myself more time. Here, I'm just in there, looking for any scraps that might be popping out, and stop there at this moment. Oh, it's even further. Where is it? Okay, so at this moment there, I should immediately be thinking of this space. As a number 10, I want to be on the opposite side of the ball. So I know this ball's getting played there, and most likely there, there's no passes in through there. So I need to be moving myself backwards. I need to run backwards so my orientation is good. I can see the field, all that sort of stuff. You'll see I do it, but it's just a second too late. And then when we do get that ball, I could have been, once he's played it, he had to play over the top. He could have played there, into there, but it just wasn't on. If I was here, then he can play me directly, and then I'm through with a 2-on-1 with this guy. Disappointing, but that's how it goes. So I need to recognise that space a bit quicker, not just watching the ball and seeing what's happening. Recognise that space. Here, again, good positioning. This 6 who's supposed to be following me can't see me. I'm in between the lines. When I say in between the lines, this is the back line, and then that's basically the midfield line, and I'm really looking to get, let me get this up, I'm really looking to get into that space. If we let it play, you'll see I benefit from this, and I don't need to press anyone, I don't need to defend, because they're in no danger of really winning that ball and giving it to someone that I need to mark. This is good. You can see direct line of pass there for me. My body position is good. I can see, let me get this back on highlighter. I can probably, oh well, at this moment I know what's there and I know what's there. So I can see at least half the field. I'm moving away. So I'm going this way, opening up the field and making it bigger. So this ball gets played. I keep moving away. I just want to open up that space. A little bit too far. At this moment, if it was onto me, you'll see I don't actually receive this ball. I would take a touch. This guy is going to come towards me, and I'm just going to take my touch to the side, probably cutting this player's run off so that then I can go forward, maybe play the striker in behind, or play it out wide, something like that. But what actually happens, I don't know how this is a yellow card. I just kind of fall over and he gets a yellow card. But that's going to conclude today's video of the analysis. If you guys did enjoy it, make sure you hit the like button. Let me know if you did like the changes. It's a bit longer video. It's about 15 minutes, 16 minutes. If you did enjoy that, then make sure you leave a like, leave a comment and let me know so I know to continue these. If you recommend any changes that I need to do, then let me know, because I'm always looking to improve these videos for you guys, making sure that you're learning and understanding the game of football better. But also I'm learning so that my journey is better and I can get to the top as soon as possible. So that's going to conclude today's video and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.